Have you ever wondered if there are universal rules to building wealth? Not get-rich-quick schemes, but timeless principles that have worked for centuries. Today, we're re-diving into one of the most powerful financial parables ever written, the 5 Laws of Gold from the classic book. The Richest Man in Babylon. This isn't just about money. It's about a mindset that can transform your financial future. The story begins in ancient Babylon, with Arkad, the richest man in the city. He wants to teach his son, Nomasir, the true secret to wealth, to see if he's worthy of inheriting his vast fortune. So, he gives him 2 things, a hefty bag of gold and a simple clay tablet, engraved with 5 laws. Arkad's instructions were clear. Go out into the world. Return only when you have built your own fortune through wisdom, not luck. Filled with youthful confidence, Nomasir sets off, but his journey is far from easy. He quickly loses all his gold, falling for tempting but foolish investments and trusting the wrong people. He invests in a horse race, hoping for a quick win, and loses a significant chunk of his gold. Then, he partners with a man who claims he can find rare treasures, only to discover it was all a scam. Broke and humbled, Nomasir is left with nothing but the clay tablet his father gave him. It's only then, in his moment of desperation, that he finally decides to read and truly understand the 5 laws written on it. Slowly but surely, by applying these principles, Nomasir begins to rebuild his life. He starts small, saving what little he earns, and investing it cautiously. Years pass, and he returns to Babylon. He hasn't just recovered the gold he lost. He has multiplied it many times over. He stands before his father, not just as a man with riches, but as a man with wisdom. He had finally learned the true secret of gold. So, what were these 5 laws that turned his life around? Let's break them down with modern examples you can use today. The first law of gold is, gold comes gladly, and in increasing quantity, to any man who saves not less than 1/10 of his earnings, to create an estate for his future and his family. This is the foundational rule. Pay yourself first. Before you pay bills, before you buy groceries, before you do anything else. Set aside at least 10% of everything you earn. Think of it like this. A personal trainer earns $3,000 a month. Before spending a single dollar, they automatically transfer $300 into a separate savings or investment account. This isn't just saving. It's building the foundation of your future empire. Over time, that stored gold isn't just sitting there. It's getting ready to work for you. It's the seed from which your financial freedom will grow. This leads us directly to the second law. Gold labors diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds profitable employment for it, multiplying even as the flocks of the field. Your money should be your hardest working employee. Letting it sit in a checking account is like having a star employee on the bench, doing nothing. The practical meaning is to make your money work for you. For example, instead of letting that $300 a month just pile up, the personal trainer invests it. Maybe they put it into a low-risk index fund, use it to run ads for their digital fitness program, or invest in a new certification to increase their earning potential. The key is to put your money into productive assets that generate more money. Your savings become an army of tiny workers, constantly bringing in more returns. Now, where should you invest? That's where the third law comes in. Gold clings to the protection of the cautious owner who invests it under the advice of men wise in its handling. In simple terms, seek expert advice before you invest. Don't just throw your money at the latest trend. Gold is cautious and prefers a safe home. A modern example is someone interested in cryptocurrency. Instead of impulsively buying a coin they saw on social media, they first studied the market, read white papers, and listened to seasoned financial analysts who have a deep understanding of the blockchain space. They learned to distinguish real projects from speculative bubbles. Wisdom and prudence are your best shields. By consulting with experts, you protect your capital from unnecessary risks and ensure it stays with you. This is the perfect lead-in to the 4th law, which is a crucial warning. Gold slips away from the man who invests it in businesses or purposes with which he is not familiar or which are not approved by those skilled in its keep. This law screams, beware of things that sound too good to be true. It's a warning against your own inexperience and greed. Imagine a friend comes to you and says, "Hey, I've got this incredible opportunity. Just give me your money, and I guarantee I can double it in a week." That's a massive red flag. This law protects you from those get-rich-quick schemes and from investing in industries you know nothing about. Gold runs away from impatience and those who don't respect the process. Arkad would say that if an investment promises unusually high returns, It likely carries unusually high, and often hidden, risks. And finally, the fifth law of gold, which reinforces the previous one. Gold flees the man who forces it into impossible earnings, or who trusts it to the schemes of tricksters and dreamers. This is about staying grounded in reality. Never invest in something you don't fully understand, or in ventures that promise impossible outcomes. Think about someone who decides to open a high-end restaurant because it sounds glamorous, but they have zero experience in the food industry, management, or marketing. They're forcing their gold into a situation where failure is almost certain. They're trusting a dream, not a sound business plan. Gold respects knowledge and competence. It stays only with those who handle it with a deep understanding of what they are doing. As the saying goes, if you can't explain your investment to a 5-year-old, you probably shouldn't be in it. So, when Nomasia finally returned to his father, he presented not just his newfound wealth, but the wisdom he had gained. He understood that gold, or money, isn't a matter of luck. It's a matter of discipline. It flows towards those who respect its laws, and flees from those who don't. The true treasure he acquired wasn't the gold itself, but the financial wisdom to create and sustain wealth for a lifetime. George S. Clason's message is timeless. Building wealth is a skill. By saving consistently, investing wisely with expert guidance, and avoiding risky, unfamiliar schemes, you can make your money work for you, creating a secure and prosperous future. And remember the most important lesson of all: knowledge is the one kind of gold that can never be lost. It's the ultimate asset. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about the mindset of wealth, ancient wisdom, and powerful lessons for your life, make sure to follow and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.